Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Dylan. Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about how and why I dropped out of college. Now, before I get too far into this video, I want to make it clear that I did graduate college. I do have a bachelor's degree in film, but I did drop out of college when I was like 19 years old. So hopefully I can share with you guys my experiences and help some of you guys out, whether it be to make a decision or figure out where you want to go, what you want to do. Because I do understand that a lot of people that watch my videos are younger. I'm sure a lot of you guys are in high school. Leave comments down below and let me know how old you are and what your plans are for the future so I can kind of have an idea of who I'm talking to. But for this video, again, I just want to talk to you guys about my experience, what I did, and hopefully it will help some of you guys out. So when I was in high school, I was the kid that did not care whatsoever about grades. It did not matter to me at all. I stopped playing sports at the beginning of my high school career, so there was really nothing that gave me that oomph to care about school, right? I would come home, I would play video games, make videos, go hang out with friends. I just did not care, didn't think that much about my future. I knew at some point early in high school that I wanted to do video, that was somewhat of a goal for me, and I was kind of hoping that YouTube would just work out, right? I would get famous on YouTube for doing gaming, back when Call of Duty commentaries were a thing, and I was going to go work for Machinima or something like that, right? I had this whole plan in my head, and I didn't care about school whatsoever. I didn't care about college. While all my friends were focused on school, trying to get into schools like Virginia Tech and UVA and all the local big D1 schools, I was not focused on that whatsoever. I did not care. I was just getting C's to try to make my parents happy, trying not to fail classes, and just trying to graduate high school. I did not want to be there. But senior year, I decided that obviously time had rolled up pretty quick. I had to figure out what I wanted to do, and community college was going to be the option for me. So I kind of had this mentality that I don't need to try to get into community college. It's not hard. I can basically screw up in high school and still make it. So that's what I did. I stopped caring about grades in high school, and I went to community college the next year after I graduated. Now, the first semester that I was there, I did okay. I think I ended up getting several C's, but I was not happy at all. I was actually really depressed, did not want to be there. I hated it more than anything in the world, and I felt like it was a complete waste of money because I felt like it wasn't helping towards what I wanted to do, right? I didn't want to do a standard job. I wanted to do something in video, something in film, and this was not really going to help me get one step closer to that. So I did all right. Second semester, I failed like 3 classes. I did absolutely horrendous. And I hated it even more, right? Like there was no way I was going to stay at this school. I didn't want to be here. This was not me. This is not who I was. So after that, I talked to my parents. I told them, look, I can't do this. I don't want to do this, but here's my plan. So I gave them a plan. I told them I was going to drop out, but I told them that I was going to go to work for a year and that I had applied for film school in Orlando, Florida, to get my bachelor's degree in film. And that was the plan. Now, it was going to take a year for me to go down there and do that, so I had a year off. So essentially, I just worked, saved up some money, continued to make videos, tried to make the YouTube thing happen. And after a year's time, I ended up moving down there with someone that I went to high school with that went down there, that wanted to go down there for audio production. Obviously, I was going down there for film. We roomed together. And I spent 2 years in Orlando, Florida, getting my bachelor's degree. Now, I know to a lot of you that doesn't make sense because a bachelor's degree is 4 years. So the way I managed to do that was I got a 4-year degree in 20 months by doing an accelerated program. It was, like I said, a 4-year degree in 20 months. It's year-round. You don't have really any breaks. I think we got like maybe 3 or 4 weeks in the entire year off, total combined time. But it was cool. You know, I had class almost every day of the week. I had class all hours of the day, whether it be from 9 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon, from 9 at night to 4 in the morning. We had hours for classes in the middle of the night. It was pretty cool and made a lot of friends down there. It was really cool. Had a lot of fun. But I managed to graduate, get my bachelor's at Full Sail. And knew that is the route that I wanted to take. I wanted to be in film. As a matter of fact, like halfway through my degree, I actually switched my major from film production to digital cinematography because I felt like that was a little bit more geared towards what I wanted to do when it comes to being a videographer. Digital cinematography is a little bit more geared towards videography than film, but yeah, I ended up going down there, graduating, getting my bachelor's, and now I'm up here at Virginia Tech trying to get a job as a videographer with the school or something local. I'm not really sure yet. I'm going to be here for a year, and then I'm probably going to move somewhere else. But I'm excited to be where I am now, and I know that a lot of people watching my videos are young and aren't sure if they want to go to college or aren't sure what they want to do. And obviously no one really knows what they want to do until they, get older. It generally takes a lot of people some time to figure that out. But hopefully you guys can make smart decisions and decide that, or at least understand that if you don't want to do something, then you don't necessarily need to do it. You just need to have a plan that you're going to be able to follow through with, like I did when it comes to dropping out of community college, right? Like if I were just to say, Mom, Dad, I want to drop out of community college, I don't want to do this, then obviously they'd be like, all right, well, you got to go work then. But my plan was, I had put together a plan where I had applied for Full Sail, I had gotten in and decided, hey, I want to drop out of school here. I don't want to do this. This isn't me. I'll work for a year, and I've already gotten into the school, so I can go here and get my degree in this. And obviously it worked out perfectly because that's what I wanted to do. I made a plan, put it in action, and I was able to successfully drop out without feeling like a loser and able to continue into something else. So hopefully this will help some of you guys out, help you understand that you don't necessarily need to do what you think everyone wants you to do, if that makes any sense. Like, if you think you're going to disappoint your parents by not going to college, at least have a plan for what you want to do, why you want to do it, and give them a good reason. But again, guys, I do want to stress that I'm not saying not to go to college. I think college is very important, especially if you want to do something that's pretty general, like be a teacher or be in business or be a lawyer. Obviously, you need to go to school for all that. If you're not necessarily sure what you want to do, then trying to get a general education in college, trying to get the general classes out of the way first, even at a community college, is going to be the best way to go for you. But if you're going to college just to make your parents happy or just because you think that you should go to college, don't do that, because you're just going to spend money and you don't want to end up wasting it on something that you might not even end up doing. So make sure that you are focused on what you want to do and who you want to be, and it'll help you out significantly in the long run. But that is my story on how I dropped out of college, switched what I wanted to do, figured out what I wanted to do, and ended up getting a bachelor's degree and was actually happy doing it. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave comments down below and let me know how old you are and what your plans are for the future. I really would love to know that. But again, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to follow me on social media. All my links are down in the description below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.